First of all, guys, if you are looking to get any FIFA coins, check out U7 Buy. They're giving away 10 million coins and some of you may even get 14% off. Just make sure to use code RECALL when you purchase to enter in and get your extra 5% off. What is going on, guys? If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. Of course, we are still doing a giveaway. Once we hit 10k subscribers, that we'll be giving away a PS5 or a new Xbox, an IARMA 37-inch monitor, a copy of FIFA 22 and 12,000 FIFA points. So all the things to individually set you up for the new FIFA. There's going to be 4 winners, but you guys know what we got to do is hit 10k on this channel, 3k over on Insta, 500 followers on Twitch, and then of course we're going to have to hit 1,000 subs on the new channel. But you will have all the links down below very soon. If you're new around here, subscribe, make sure to join the community, drop a like down below if you enjoy, but let's get into it. So we're going to start off with a little bit of a cheaper one. We're going to be looking at gold, we're going to be looking at left back, and we're going to be looking at French. Now, we are going to go, first of all, for this, because it's a little bit easier at the minute. We're going for basically some of the cheaper methods. Obviously, over team of the season, it's been made like a little bit harder to snipe as a whole. It's hard to find filters where you're going to get a lot of players and a lot of sniperable players as well. So we're going to pick these guys up at 800 with the idea of selling them on for 950 or a K. So obviously this one is below your 1,000 price range there, so it's quite a cheap filter. Now we're looking for 1 or 2 cards here. Of course, the market, as I said, very slow. My Wi-Fi, as usual, very slow, so we're not hoping for wonders. We just want 1 or 2 players to pop up just so we can show you how good the filter works. And we've got that one there, Hanin. Bear in mind, we just pushed it up to 850. I was expecting us to get finesse with like a really bad buy, but 700 coins selling on for 950 is a nice profit. How much does this guy go for typically? Let's have a look. Are there many under a K or at a K? There's a couple at a K, so we'll list them at 950. That's an easy sell on there. So let's go and see if we can get maybe 1 or 2 more of him. Okay, now we've got one at 800. We've got a Clichy. You know what? Gabriel Clichy. Is it Gabriel? It is Gabriel. Gail Clichy. Same thing, really. Gail Clichy, Gabriel. You know, yeah, same thing. But we've got Clichy. I believe he used to be a City player. I think he was one of my FIFA 14 players. I remember back in the day when I was absolutely smashing out like FIFA 14, FIFA 15. Surprisingly, I've always wanted to do YouTube around FIFA, which is why I actually really still enjoy it. I know a lot of people don't, and I know a lot of people are unhappy with things in this FIFA, but unfortunately for me, I've just always really enjoyed it. So it's something I still enjoy, which is nice because I still enjoy YouTube. I don't know how I've just dropped my controller, but obviously I know that when times get tough on YouTube, I'm still buzzing. So it's a bit of a, it's hard because I struggle to see everyone's perspective just because I enjoy it so much, but I don't like EA, so I guess we can all agree on that. This filter is absolutely ridiculous, so we're going to move on to the next one because I feel like we don't really need to showcase how good this filter is anymore. Absolutely smashing it. We're doing it at prime time, which is the reason these are so easy, because we're doing this at 5:50, so just before 6, just before SBCs come out when the market is live as anything. But we're going to move on to the next one. So guys, the sponsor of today's video is going to be FUT Champions 666 on Twitter. They're a service where they will play your division rivals games, your squad battles games, or even your weekend league games for you. Obviously they would charge a certain price, so if you contact them, if that is something you guys are interested in, you can check them out here on Twitter. So obviously they will play all those games for you. They do have a very good success rate. They are quite good at FIFA, definitely a lot better than me, so make sure you go check them out. But let's get on with the video. So moving around the price ranges a little bit here, we're going to move over to Manchester City. Now if you do know, these guys are around one. I mean, that was a snipe. Why did I not pick that one up? What have I done? We got it right. Realistically, these guys go for about 1.4 at the minute, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a decent amount of this guy. Let's whack him up for 1.4. I might have just been scammed, but I'm pretty sure that this guy goes for at least 1.2, 1.3 as a minimum. Okay, so you got these guys at 1.3. You got one Ferran Torres there. Yeah, realistically, 1.3 or 1.4. So that was actually quite a good snipe there. 1.2 is really where you get the bulk of these guys popping up. But realistically, we want to snipe at 1.1 or a K. Now, it does depend who you find at 1.1. If you find anyone other than Foden and Zinchenko, it's profit. If you find Zinchenko and Foden, it is not going to be as good. So obviously you do want to go for the 1k, because then you're guaranteed anyone you pick up, you're making over 100 coins profit on. So whacking him up there, that is a 140 coins profit. Sorry for all the coughing, guys. I don't have COVID, but I feel like I've got a really bad cough, and I think it's because I keep drinking like really cold drinks like water and energy drinks that are like frozen or things like that, and it's not helping that I do that every day anyway. So I'm gonna have to like knock that back a little bit, but obviously it's my own fault, so it's not something for you guys to worry about, just something where I'm being a little bit dumb myself in the way that I'm choosing to consume drinks and things like that, but that's all me being a little bit dumb there. Right, this one has shown to be quite a useful filter, not as good as the first one, but you guys know it's all about luck, so hopefully you guys can get some more with this. We're going to move on to the next one. So moving over to their rivals in Manchester United, we're going to be looking at Man United here. So we're looking at defenders, gold rare again, around the 1.5k mark, so a similar price range. Of course, realistically, you want to pick them up at 1.3 or below. So we're going to see how many of these we can get. Of course, Man United and City, both clubs that were in the Super League. And I'm seeing, obviously, a little bit. I saw something about the Real Madrid chairman or manager or whoever it is who's like really heavily involved in it, said that apparently clubs that went in the Super League cannot get out. It's a legally binding contract. You can't just say, I'm done. So what do you guys think? If this goes through, you know, obviously they say it's not going to go through, but if this does end up going through, what do we think is going to happen to FIFA? I hope it doesn't ruin it. I mean, with Piemonte Calcio and things like that, I feel like we can't really expect too much of a change. I feel like it would potentially have change because obviously FIFA is governed by UEFA, I suppose, in a long-term kind of way. Like, it kind of goes up. I'm sure they have to get certain license in. I'm not sure if FIFA will want them to get the license into those places, so I'm not sure what will happen there. I hope it doesn't affect FIFA, because not having, you know, if Messi goes to City and not having, you know, Ronaldo, it would be a terrible loss for FIFA. So I hope that doesn't happen. Obviously, we hope it doesn't happen for the football's sake, and I think that's kind of been sorted by the fans. Like, we've kind of smashed that out of the park. If we could riot about EA and the way the football fans did, we would be having a much better game. So guys, we're back in, and we're going to finish off with a pretty simple one. We're looking at Spurs centre mid, and we do have a fifth, I suppose we have a fifth trading method today. My controller has unfortunately died, so we're going to have to move on to another one. The technical issues of a not so big YouTuber. Don't worry guys, once we hit 10k, I promise my controllers will never die mid-video. I'll buy more batteries, but at the minute I actually have like 2 and they just don't charge together. It's really dumb. But yeah, I got a new Xbox controller, and for some reason the battery system on them is really dumb. So shout out to Xbox making your controllers more expensive but less actually usable. Things we love to see. We're going to be looking at around 1.5 for these guys. So you've got Lo Celso, you've got Ndombele, and you've got Sissoko here. So realistically, once again, you can knock this down to the 1.3 mark. Snipe here, and obviously you're going to find all 3 players. If you want to limit it and get rid of Lo Celso, you can move it over to French, and then you're only going to get Sissoko and Ndombele. Now, if you put midfielder rather than centre mid, and then you do French, what we do get as well is Sissoko, who is a snipe. That one there was a snipe. Unfortunately, we missed that. Let's have a look what we get for more. Right, okay, so around 2k, so we're touching that 2k mark. Okay, so he realistically sells for 2k, so we'll pick him up for 1.8. EA tax is 100 coins, absolutely banging. If we could get a min price one, yeah, sure, I'll take that. I'm not going to say no to a min price Sissoko. What the hell? That is really dumb. That is really dumb. I don't know how the hell that's happened. Right, we're gonna see if we can get one more of these. Well, I say find one more of these, because we've just been absolutely finessed out of a dumb Sissoko. It seems like with snipes like that, my Wi-Fi always goes dodgy, like directly before or directly after. Like, I never actually get the snipe. It's a bit sus. It's a bit poor from EA. They obviously don't respect, you know, the greatest FIFA YouTuber of all time. Not me, obviously. Let's have a look. Right, we're going to go back to the 1.3, trying to get Lo Celso. We're going to do a 10 count, and then we're going to move on to the final method of the video. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, So we're going to move on over to the final method of the video, and I'm just going to see if it's actually possible to do. So I may have spoke a little bit too soon. Now we were looking for team of the season, so we're just going to see. I believe the cheapest one is 16k. I'm pretty sure that's where the cheapest one is right now. So based on EA tax at 16k, it's not even 16k right now. Okay, we're going higher. We're looking at 18k for the cheapest one. Right, so that means the profit margin is easy for these ones. Right, 18k, 18k, 18k. There's 17,250 there. Right, 18 EA tax is 10%, 1,800 half, 900 coins. So realistically, we need to snipe at 17 in order to make profit and sell at 18. Wow, that would have been dank snipe. Elder for 15k. I think we can get one here. I really have faith that we can either get a good snipe or an okay snipe. Elder for 16k. Doesn't look like we're getting that one either. I'll take a 16.5. If I could have a 16.5. Oh, come on, man. These guys are going for ridiculous prices, and I'm sniping everyone pretty much bang on time. Oh, come on. There's no way I missed that. Someone's botting this filter. Someone is botting this filter to high heavens, because this is ridiculous. Right, 10, 9. Oh, come on. I've got one of these. One of these I deserve. I've sniped every single one of them bang on time. Right, give me the next one. Next snipe, and then I go. If we don't get the next one, I'm done. We better get the next one. Come on. Come on, there were so many, and now this game's a scam. This game is a scam. Right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.